We go to Yahoo Sports, where they've put out, their odds maker has put out a ranking of all 32 NFL starting quarterbacks by point spread value. So how value is each quarterback to the spread?
That's interesting.
How many points the spread would change if that quarterback was out
Right.
in relation to their backup.
So that's a really interesting list.
And they factor in, here's what they use to factor in: the current line and how close it is to a key number, starting quarterback's talent above the quality of the backup, how much the offense would need to change with the backup, the strength of the OC, the overall talent of the team, and they actually factor in, I know, Carm, this is something you said that is not a big of a deal anymore, but with a backup, where the game is being played.
Yeah. With the backup, maybe a little bit more so. But, yeah, home field advantage has definitely shrunk in the NFL. Wow, that's a really fun exercise.
But I think you'd have to go to your best quarterbacks.
I think, but then I'm also, he said part of it is like offensive coordinators and stuff.
Sure,
and like, what
sure.
if, you think of the job Matt LaFleur did last year, pulling off a couple of wins with Malik Willis, for crying out loud, because they were clever in their game plan. I mean, I would think that's a big drop-off from Jordan Love to Malik Willis.
Is it Josh Allen to
that'd be
Mitch Trubisky? Is Trubisky there? Where's he
Yeah,
at?
I believe Mitch, I do believe, is back in Buffalo, isn't he? I think so.
He is.
I would think Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson is one on this list.
Josh Allen is number one.
Okay.
He's worth 7 points.
7. He's worth a full touchdown.
He's worth a full touchdown. 6.98 points against the spread.
Is Joe Burrow high on the list?
Joe Burrow is in the top 5.
But he's not 2.
He's not 2.
Is Mahomes 2?
2 is Mahomes. He's also worth, if you're rounding up, 7 points a touchdown. It's 6.94. Lamar is number 3. He's worth 6.5 points.
Then Burrow?
His backup is Cooper Rush. No.
Burrow is 5, he said.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Burrow is 5. Yeah, Burrow's 5.
So you're looking for number 4. Stafford.
Yeah,
No.
I was thinking that maybe for a second. Hold on.
His backup's Garoppolo. I mean, he's not great, but
Right.
he's serviceable.
Yeah, it's like
Plus, you also have to factor in McVay.
I'm thinking, and that's the thing. You've got to think about the
Brock
situation
Purdy.
in the backup. No, because Channy probably balances some of it out. Could it be? I don't think it's way too high for Jalen Hurts. I feel like
it is not too high for Jalen.
Oh, it is Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts is worth 6 points against the spread. Do you know his backup?
It is Kenny Pickett's gone, right?
Kenny Pickett is gone.
Yeah,
he is a Brown.
Jeff
Brown. He's
Rutledge.
part of that crowded
He's
group.
not Jeff Rutledge.
The backup in Philly, geez, Louise,
I don't
should
think you're
know
gonna
it.
get
I
it.
haven't gotten to NFC
Ty
East
Conklin.
yet. I don't know.
Tanner McKee.
Tanner McKee, yeah. We would in here all day. But
Yeah, number 5 is Joe Burrow. He's worth 5.5 points. And then the rest of the top 10 is Justin Herbert. He's worth 5 points. Dak is worth 5 points. Jared Goff is worth 5 points, as is Jaden Daniels, C.J. Stroud, and that's where you get the top 10.
pretty good list.
Yeah.
And then where's Caleb? That's the question. What's he
Caleb
worth?
is tied for 16th with Matthew Stafford and Kyler Murray, and he is worth 4 points.
Oh, worth 4. I was going to say it was even less than that, but okay. I figured it would be somewhere closer to 3. Worth 4 points.
The very bottom. I mean, it's somewhat obvious. I mean, Tyler Shuck is the bottom.
The
from the Saints.
disrespect for Tyson Bagent is just outrageous here. I mean, 4 points. Come on.
Well, I mean, factor in who's his coach now.
Ben Johnson.
Which is
yeah,
why-
but this
yeah,
is,
that
this
kinda
is-
evens
this
it out.
This is, I don't know.
And then Anthony Richardson is 31. Michael Penix Jr. 30. Russell Wilson 29. Joe Flacco, who they have as the starter.
I mean, is he starting?
28. Justin Fields is 27. He's worth 2 points.
This all sounds about right.
As is Bryce Young and J.J. McCarthy.
I wouldn't
Those are
argue
your
with
bottom.
that list too much. We nitpick these lists a lot, and we did with
Yeah.
one on Friday. That's a pretty good list right there. Okay, True Fan Travel and ESPN Chicago are teaming up for the ultimate fan getaway to Sin City. That's right. We're going to see the Bears take on the Raiders in Vegas at the end of September. It's going to be great.
What do you get? Round trip airfare. You get a 3-night stay at Mandalay Bay. You got special live broadcasts of all the fellas. We're going to be there, guys. It's going to be Friday. It's going to be Saturday. It's going to be all the stuff on Sunday. It's going to be fantastic. You get to meet the ESPN Radio Chicago 1000 team, all-inclusive tailgate with all the bells and the whistles. Tickets to the Bears-Raiders game, which is probably the most important thing in the world, and there's more to come.
All right, spots are limited, so do not wait. Reserve your spot today at truefantravel.com.
Boom.
Although I find it hard to believe that an odds maker, this is a question for Todd Furman, I find it hard to believe that an odds maker would ever move a line 7 full points even for Josh Allen. You know what I mean?
No, if you tell me Josh Allen's out, I'm not.
7's rich, though, it feels like, Adam.
3.
It feels maybe more than 3, but 7 feels like
Not more than 3.5.
Aggressive. But it's a fun list. I like that. I like what they did there. That's good. All right, what else?
So some of the national reporters were around camp the last few days from ESPN. Jeremy Fowler was at Bears camp on July 30th. So take this in mind the family day practice, family fest practice at Soldier Field, where the offense didn't look very good. What he talked about is he talked to a few of the other Bears. Kevin Byard said he's probably the most talented quarterback I've ever played with. Roma Dunze thinks he can be the best in the NFL. Ryan Poles says that it's more of the scar tissue that's coming off of Caleb Williams from last year, and that Johnson is, quote, relentless on Caleb Williams when it comes to the details.
Yeah.
Also spends a significant time with him to earn credibility with the quarterback. So it's also Ben Johnson is trying to earn credibility as a first-time head coach with Caleb Williams as well.
Those are all good, positive things. I mean, that reporting is good. You want it to start to look a little cleaner. They did there for a little bit late last week. Yesterday was ugly, it sounds like, as we've documented and discussed. But
here's what he says, too, about
see
that.
it a little bit cleaner.
The feeling here is Johnson will eventually tailor his plan to accentuate Williams' strength, mobility, throwing on the move, and off-script plays. For now, it's all about mastering the basics and throwing everything at him, something that we've heard before, knowing the Bears can scale back later.
Okay. Well, overload him now and get him ready.
Right.
Is I guess the plan here. And
Flood him with info.
I'll trust in their process.
See how much he can handle, and then limit it back, and let's go with what we can get.
The other side of the ball from Jeremy Fowler is do not sleep on this defense.
Oh, that's good.
With Dennis Allen, the weapons that they have on defense, that this defense has the potential to be very good, if not great.
Well, you need a healthy Jalen Johnson for that. That's all I'll say. And who is really going to step up and be the other pass rusher? And maybe it is Dio. And it sounds like they're going to be very keen on moving him all over that line, inside and out. And so if you get to the end of the year and Odangbo's got, 8.5 to 12.5 sacks, that kind of production, maybe even more than 8.5, but give me double digit. Can you give me 10? Can you give me 12? That's going to make a difference on this defense. Okay, what else?
He was also at Minnesota Vikings camp. I heard Shay talk about this today with Cap and Jesse. Hey, guys. Or hey, boys. What do you say? Hey, boys. Hello.
Hey, boys.
Hey, boys.
It was not quite Eddie.
It was,
but,
Hello.
Come on, Jesse.
Hello. They are preparing for Jordan Addison to miss 1 to 3 games for his DUI earlier this year. And he could miss the first, the second, and the third game, but they are preparing for 1 to 3 games, which means Jordan Addison won't be out there for Monday Night Football.
No, and what if Justin Jefferson's hamstring is still bothering him? Although I doubt that, but still. Ooh. Rookie quarterback on the road in his hometown without his top 2 weapons. I'll take it.
And if you think
I'll take it too.
Well, if you think Caleb hasn't looked great, J.J. McCarthy has looked even worse.
I've heard it's been pretty bad. Yeah. I've told you, I've made it clear, I'll never cheer for a non-Bears quarterback probably as much. I hope that the kid succeeds. He's a local kid, know the family, they're wonderful, and I'm cheering for the kid. I don't know. I don't know what to think. We didn't see him throw the ball a lot in college, so it's hard to read. I wish there was more of a body of work where we could say, this is what I think, this is what I believe, I think he'll thrive. I mean, he's uber talented. This kid's been... Like, they were recruiting this kid in 8th grade. So he's a talent. He's got the size. He's got all the tangible things that you look at, right?
Transfer.
But that's the thing. And I don't know what it's going to look like at the pro level. We didn't see him have to throw it a lot at the college level. I have no clue, but I'm cheering for the kid just because of the local connection. But I have definitely read what you just said, Adam, that it has been... I mean, I've heard it's kind of been a nightmare up there. So, but, he's got a good coach. Maybe he'll, Connell will figure it out.
Find a way.
Maybe he'll find a way and figure it out.
It could be opportunity for the Bears because the reports out of Green Bay haven't been great about Jordan Love either.
I trust a little bit more in Love because at least there's some track record.
Yeah, but he's a year ahead of Caleb, and he should be getting it by this point.
It should look smoother. That's true. All right, what else, Adam?
Finally, Rams camp. We might not see Matthew Stafford at all this preseason.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, right?
I don't even think I think he might be out there in a wheelchair at this point, the way they're talking about him, because they're saying that he's going to go through the team's jog through, which would be today. Because this was a quote from yesterday.
Right.
And this is what he's doing. It's static throwing. It's some of the unloaded running on the treadmill. Sometimes it might even be walking. He's able to do a little bit of lighter cardio and able to do some good core work. So keep an eye on Matthew Stafford only being worth 4 points. Because
I know we've talked.
My Rams' future does not look great right now.
We've talked about the Rams. It's, we like the Rams 18, 20-1, but without Stafford, that seems unlikely. But that is not the kind of developing story.
He's always had a bad back.
Well, but now he's getting older.
He was
and it gets
born
a lot
with
harder.
a bad back.
He was born with a bad back. Yeah.
The older you get, the harder it is to come
the
back.
harder you get. Yeah.